Morning everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. And at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for your home decor, for your garden, wreaths, door swags, business, weddings, funerals and much more. Right guys, I just wish to thank you all for your wonderful messages from yesterday and for the lovely support that I've been given about somebody with negative criticism. I really do appreciate it, guys. You know, the person probably didn't mean anything by it, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm a positive person, so I don't dwell on things like that, guys. Life's too precious to dwell on things like that. I'm sure we all agree. Got better things in life to do than just sit around dwelling on negativity. That's what I think. But thank you anyway for your lovely support. That's really generous and kind of you. Right, I'm going to make a fussy bow today, guys. And the thing is, I'm going to do a wreath. But on this wreath, guys, no floral. There is no floral whatsoever. I decided myself, I thought I'm going to do a wreath just in different shades and tones of oranges. And it's all going to be foliage. Why not? Why not, guys? You don't have to have... I've just noticed I've missed something out over there. I've been going around and thinking, shall I use that one? Shall I use that one? So I may grab a few bits over there. I've just spotted a couple of bits. But I thought, why not for autumn? Let's just do a foliage one. And we're going to do a bit a bow. And so we're going to do that first. And then I'm going to stand up. And then I'm going to alter the camera. And then we're going to do what we're going to do, guys. And I hope it inspires you to give yourself, you know, that wonderful time alone to create a foliage wreath yourself, or for a friend, business, or to, you know, anything like that, or family member. It's really hot today, guys. I'm really sweating. So, the vine that we're going to do it on is a large one, and it's going to be, it's a 14-inch oval shaped grapevine wreath. And I thought, why not? Let's do it on an oval. I may have two big fussy bows instead, or I may put 3 all down one side and then just have the rest on this side. Who knows? I like big, I like fussy. Why not, guys? Who knows? But we're going to make one bow to start with. And what I have chosen, oh, my prongs just fell out, is 3. The hessian with the black gingham print down the edging, the one with the white and orange pumpkin with white flowers with the tan in the background, and a checkered one in orange and deep, like a deep red. So we're going to do that. So I thought, why not? I've got the door open. I should have brought the aircon in. But never mind. I can cope. So, let's just dovetail our ribbon. So with it being a big oval shape, or do I have lots of tail ends and make it extremely fussy at the bottom? I've got my string there for my hook. No, I'm going to keep it like so. I could put a sign on if I wish. Oh, I might do that as well. We're going to go Let me just look, guys, because it's big. I may go 6 today. I may do 6-inch bow today and make it big. Bigger loops with it being an oval shaped wreath. And we're going to just do 3 of this one. I'm going to let the tail end hang quite long. I feel like a school teacher, because when I start getting hot, my glasses slide off my nose because my nose starts getting sweaty, and then they start sliding. I feel like I'm looking above my glasses. Right, let's use the pumpkin one. We'll do the same with this. I'll go 5.5 with that one. So it gives you a chance to be able to see the Hessian one or the one at the back. And I'm going to measure with the one underneath. And I'm going to bring that one down as well. I'll do the dovetails at the end. And then I've got this one. This is a lovely rich deep red in it. Look at that. Very autumnal. And then we'll go on that side as well. I'm keeping all the tail ends, you know, above the same, but I'm just making the loops slightly smaller. So I've gone 6-inch there, 5.5. This one will be 5. It's just so you can see a bit of the one behind it. That's the reason I do it. I don't do it on all of them, it's just on some of them. And that's that one. So then now we're going to get my Hessian one again, and I'm going to just cut it. Let's double up there. Like so. I'm going to dovetail, fold it in half. So it's dovetailed on either end. You can either now place that in and just let those hang like that, but I want the little loop in the center just so it will bounce this brown, you know, off of the orange. And all I'm doing is that I'm not twisting it. You could, mind you, it is long enough, so let's see. No, I'm going to just do what I like to do, I find easier. And then just do that. And then have the two hanging over this side here. And then once the cable tie's on, oh, cable tie, I haven't got any, then I will either snip it off or leave it just those short pieces hanging. So I haven't arranged my loops. Sometimes I arrange them while they are in the bow maker. I'll just get a floral wire because I am going to be pushing it through the grapevine. I mean, you can use another cable tie. Right, so now I've got it like so. I want to first of all bring my tail ends to the bottom, the long ones. Again, I will cut them and dovetail them at the bottom. And then the ones at the top, I'll do the same. I'll make sure they are up there as well. I'll bring that one round where it should be. Under there also. So then I will then, let me just grab my wire. I've got 3 of the brown ones at loops, so I'll just do those in a triangular position at the back. I tend to do 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And then I have the orange with the pumpkins on, which I will do at in between as well, the black. And then your first layer, which is the easy black gingham edged, and your third layer go above each other. So then that will go above that one, and then that one will go above that one, like so. And then I've got these small ones here. You can either bring them down to the bottom or keep them and place them up to the top. I'm going to just let them sit at the top. They're okay there. They don't always have to. You could have one at the top, one at the bottom, but I want them both at the top with them being small, and keep the long ones down to the bottom. And then just fluff that centerpiece up. Like so. And once you're happy that they're all in place, pull on your cable tie, cut the cable tie off at the bottom. And then just twist your bow. Not your wire, just your bow, guys. Because you only need to do it a couple of times, that's all. And then just fluff back up again. And there you have your bow. And now then you can sort out your dovetails or leave them straight. It's entirely your own decision, or have them at a diagonal cut. I like to just, on this one, I'm going to do a very small dovetail. I don't want it too sharp. Just a tiny one. In fact, do I? No, we're going to go sharp. Why not? We're going to go and do it. So we'll do it a deeper angled cut. Let it. Like so. So that is our bow ready to be attached on to our wreath, guys. And I'm not sure yet. I may place it at the top so then the tail ends can just dangle. Yeah, I'm going to do that in the center, just like so. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll keep those over there. We'll just put these out of the way. Oh. Right, before we go any further, we'll show you what we've got to do, our goodies today. And again, we are going to do it out of foliage. Oh, before we start, the arrangement that we did yesterday, and I put the willow in and the gerbras for the lady. She loved them. She thought they was lovely. They she didn't even notice that they was in, but when I pointed them out, she really liked them. So she's coming to collect that one day this week. She's going to give me a ring. Right, here we're back to our willow, our birch, our orange birch. And again, it's just foliage, guys. So that's that one. Then I have, now these are little on paperback, and they've got little pumpkins on. I had these for the fall last year, and these are what I've got left over. And I spotted them because I started getting some of my Halloween things out again. So, and I spotted them and I thought, yes, we can use those, or the odd one of them. They've got a bit of green on, but greeny brown leaf, but you don't tend to focus on that more. It's usually the orange you see more than anything, and the deep red. So we're going to go with that as well. I've got out some Himalayan maidenhair fern where it's darker at the bottom and lighter at the top. I thought we could use some of those. I've got out my eucalyptus scenario in the deep orange, or the burnt orange, as you know some people say, which is lovely for the movement. That would look pretty also. I've got some wispy bits out, guys. Gotta have wispy bits. Gotta. So they're orange. We're not saying we're gonna, but we could put some of all these We might miss some out, we don't know yet. And now I've got some twiggy bits. I've got some there and the others are in packets. But they're the twiggy bits, aren't they lovely? And they are like the lotus leaves. You can manipulate them right to the tip in any direction. Just swivel them around your finger like so to make them look really twiggy. I thought we could use those. Now I've got these at a different shade of orange with green, a bit of light green on, but I thought they could look pretty around the bow area, or who knows, we'll see. And look at this. Reds, I've got the oddments here, a couple of bits of oddments, but then the big stem of our oak leaves. It is oak, I'm sure it is, or is it maple? Oh, I can't. I've just spotted a red one up there. I keep spotting things when I've sat down, but we're going to use those instead. Look at those, all different shades. They're pretty. I've got some coleus out, the autumnal one. I thought we could maybe use some of that also and see if that may be good as filler. Now these are eucalyptus sprays where they've got all sorts on, berries, eucalyptus, some leaves like that, all in like deep orangey brown with berries, some astilbe on. And I've had these as well since last fall, you know, autumn, so I thought we may use those as well. Now I've got some Dusty Miller, but the Dusty Miller on this colour, I've just cut 5 pieces off and put them on picks before we started. But it's like a orangey brown colour, and very, very similar to the oak, to this one. So I thought, why not? We could add some of that in as well, soften it up a bit, because it's the texture of what the lamb's ear is. I've got some brown thistle with hints of green in. I thought they would just add a bit of autumnal where they're going, you know, the brown, turning brown from green. I thought we could add a bit of that just for a bit extra. And last of all, I've got some other birch. This one, where it's sort of like, looks like it's changing colour, and you know, like that one's changed colour, this one's sort of like changing. So we've got some of that as well. So that is what we've got for just foliage. So you can, I could either do it on here and have the camera above me looking down, but I may have to stand up for it, or I could just stand up. I don't know why I'm being lazy. Let's get our hook on first, where I just do a loop, tie that through, pull it, bring the knot to the front of the wreath when I pull on it, and then tie another loop and a knot. And then just pull that tight, and then just snip it. So I will just attach our bow before we start, so then that will be fixed in. So that's going up here, and we're going to go through to the back with one piece of the wire. If I can get it through. Oh, I've just seen it and then pulled back of it. That's one. I can just move it as central. It's trying to find where it's coming from through the back. You just have to bear with me, guys. Oh my goodness. Doesn't want to go through. There we go. Patience. Right, now let's just sit it in the position that I want it to be sat in. And then just twist it. And then I turn the wire back in because I don't want it scratching on doors. And then we'll just fluff it back up. Like so. So let's get our easel. Oops, Daisy. Oh my goodness, guys, what's wrong with me today? It's got to be the heat. We're not used to it. Blame it on something. Right. So we'll set that like so. Like that. So I'm just going to alter the camera and we're going to see if that's okay. So just come back a little bit, guys, with the camera. I think that will be okay. Right. gosh, there's so much to choose from, guys. So I'm going to put in, sure I had another one. I'm going to put in these first. I'm trying to look for the oddment, guys. I can't see with it all being orange. Oh, here it is. So what we're going to do, we're going to go all around. I haven't done one of those for a while, guys. There's usually half of a wreath, which is a crescent shape, but we're going to bring it around, and this is going to be quite a biggish wreath. I mean, with it being an oval shape. So I'm going to start, I like to start at the top, and then I start to form my boundary. Let me just place that there. Maybe just come in a little bit more. Better. So it's quite messy on here. You know me, guys, I like things to be moved out my way. And I'm going to bring, again, come round. So what I do on one side, I will do on the other. Brilliant. This will give just a different, you know, to just doing floral or theme. I mean, it is a theme, it's a seasonal one. It's just got no floral, that's all. If you've noticed, I'm putting some larger ones on, then some smaller ones. Just cutting them in all randomly. Lovely, rich. And this is our background, and this is our border, and this has determined our line, you know, how far we want to go out. It's just giving us that. You don't just have to do it in this. If you wish to just do it in you know, the green foliage, or if you would like to try it with, because you can get different coloured foliage. You do it in white. That would be pretty, very pure. You could do it in that. I just thought with it being, you know, a seasonal, coming autumn, and we're all creating autumnal things, I thought that would be nice to just do an autumnal colour. Now I'm going to the back with these. I haven't brought any on the front here. I've got one by itself. Let's put it in. So this is where I'm placing them, at the back. Let's just have a look at that one. I can't quite see. They might look like there's a few gaps at the moment, like here. They will all be filled with other foliage. It's not just, you know, that I've missed any. And now I'm going to just give it starting to look like it's curling inwards. Just do another taller piece here, and that should be all we need, unless we may need just the odd one. Pull that out and re-glue that. There. So that, I don't want that, is with all those in. Now that is a full big round wreath. That this would look good if you've got a big door, or if you've got a barn door. you know, it'll look nice on something like that. Again, if you want to have another bow, you can place another bow here because it's so big. We may still do that. Now, let's see where the gaps are here. Look, things like this will be inserted along it. But I do want things, I've got some oddments of this. I can just pull one out. Do want things like this all coming inwards, like so. So I may have to put some of these on pigs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just get 9 to start with. We're just placing these on, and then these, I mean, we could, if we wish, brought them in to around the centre area. You know, they haven't got to go around the outer side. There is other things that could go around there. Right, so that is that. Let's get the glue off my fingers. So I've done those. I've just thought, shall we try this first before we go on to them? I don't want it, I mean, sticking out like that. So I'm going to, if anything, I'm going to cut these down. Do I do it perhaps in half, so it's got a bit, you know, a bit of a length on it, like so. So I'm going to do that with those. Could maybe have another one. So that's those as well. What I'm trying to do, guys, is just trying to prepare some of my things so I can get them in, you know, and not be messing about. So I don't want those. I'm not going to prepare those. I'll use those as we go along. So I'll leave it at that to start with. So we've got something. So let's get these in. And again, we're going to go round, but these are going to go on the inside. Like so. So what I've done on one side, I shall again do on the opposite side. That. And these are just giving it a bit of movement also from the inside, because you don't, some people just tend to like to see, you know, the movement on the outer side. Bring it in as well, you know, so then it does make it look like it's moving all the way around. You know, on the inside as well as the outside. And just bring them inwards slightly towards the centre to give them that volume of sticking outwards. So it's, you've given it the volume, and it's not looking like it's flat to the wreath. So inwards like that, and let it go back out. This, then you've got that coming inwards. Now I've got, I'll lift that slightly upwards towards the centre again, so you've got your volume. Then just spread it. Like so. I could place one in the centre, so let's get one in the centre. We'll do it right behind the bow. Like so. So it's very busy, a lot of it, you know, movement involved in it. So we're going to bring in now these at the back. I'm going to cut these around a similar size, so I want them to stick out around there, so they need to be chopped about there. It just saves on a lot of time, I think, if you know, prepare things in as instead of doing one at a time, you know, and placing it down. So I'd rather just get them all snipped like that, and then they're done. Then you could just grab them to hand. So again, these are going at the back, so I want one. Just make sure they're the right way, because they've got a front and a back, these. So they're at the top. You've got your point. There. I have to keep checking if they're the front and back, because you can see like a vein part on the back, which is the back part. I hope you've all got lovely weather, guys, like we have. I know in Florida and in the States you do have really hot weather. We don't get it as often as you guys. We've got no need to get air conditioning out. You guarantee next week it'll be raining. That's how our English weather is. So if you come into the UK or to England for a holiday, do it now. While it's warm. How many have I got left? 2. So I feel one could go there. And then one at the bottom. I can see a little bit that's popped through, so I'm going to bring that out and cut it. So guys, I'm just going to go and get a glass of water. I am sweating. One moment. It is excruciatingly hot. Here we have it, guys, in my cup, my glass, letter I. Oh, goodness me. Right, let's carry on. Oh, while I've just come in as well, I've got the other bits. The spiky grass and the filler foliage as well in orange. So we're going to go for, because we've got the birch, we're going to add this birch alongside it. Just some little oddments, and bring these on the inside. Wow. So just like this, fill it up, or do I do them short? That one's shorter. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go now in between the other birch that we've just placed in. I'm going to do that all around, and I'm on the doing it on the inside again. That one's not sitting very well. have a look. And again, just give them that lift upwards, just to give them that little volume. Help them along. Let those hang like that. You can turn these leaves around as well, which helps. One in the centre. Right, I've got that one. And again, place that one just behind the bow. If I can see. Like that. So that's the birch placed in now. I've got that little one there. Where can I place that? May as well use it. Let's place it here. So that's those in now. So all the birch is in. And this will look lovely sat on your door. I think with the dusty miller, I want to bring that around here, or maybe under the bow, hanging down. And I want to also bring like some of these twiggy bits hanging around as well, because you can manipulate them. You know, here's one that I had a go at earlier, and I think they will look really special. I don't want to put too many on the outside, so because you won't see these, they're very delicate. So I'm wanting to see them, so I'm lifting them up so they're noticeable. Let's take the band off. It's the band, guys. I'm just too lazy to take the band off. I've come to the conclusion I'm lazy to take the band off. And the same with this one as well. You can just, instead of having it just straight like that, wrap it around your finger, give it a bit of a swirl, or just keep it, bend it into different positions. It's entirely your own decision with these, or with anything that's like these. I love them. The only thing is that for what they are, they're not very cheap, but they're lovely. They give a great effect. No, I can't get that. There we are. get that one off as well. And place that one over there. And then bring one around here as well. That's why I like things like the twiggy bits to stick out further than other things, because you don't really see them with them being so fine. So to actually notice it, I like it to just be a slightly bit more further out than the others. Like so. I'm going to place one at the top. I want that one to, so it's a, you know, you can spot it. And let's, oh gosh, my finger's caught. One moment, that is very good. I got myself all in a pickle then. So I want that one to be noticed. Because it's taller. But then I want this one to be coming underneath the bow. So I'm leaving that stem as is. I'm going to go under. Let that stick up from there. Hello. Have you just got up?
No.
What time did you get up?
An hour ago.
An hour ago. Crikey. So then that, then you have that like that. I've got this other piece here. I may save that. So we'll place those there as well. I've got glue on my face, I know I have. Right, I want to use these next, so get those out of the way. One moment. So as you can see, all the different tones, as soon as we start adding with the reddy deep oranges and the you know, the burnt orange and then the orange and a few pumpkins, it's going to add a little bit more interest to it. I just want I don't want a lot of these. Let's have a look. We'll cut those off and we'll use those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll use 6 of those. And again, you can push these up and down, so you can place them. I'm going to bring these around here, so I'm going to cut the plastic off the bottom because I find it irritating. I don't know why. It's not that it's going to do anything. I just got, I don't know. I just don't like it. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to place 1 here, 3 on one side and 3 on the other. So if I'm placing 1 there, then I need to be placing 1 in the similar position around there. And the same with the rest. You don't have to do it, you know, all like each other, but on this occasion I want them to sit very much alike. Don't like that there. That around here. And then I'm just going to bring if you want to do it in just black colours, you know, foliage as well, for Halloween, that would be nice. Just blacks. Right, so that's those. Well, now we're going to move on to these. I've got some smaller bits in here. See, that's on a paper bag. So let's rip them all apart. Right, and these are wired where you can manipulate these as well, and they've got like the little pumpkins on, so you could just show the little pumpkins off as well, as you can see, and a few little beads or berries. You can now start bringing these in. You can cut them shorter, you haven't got to have them that long. I've got a longer piece here. Again, they are on paperback. These are single leaves, so I may just pop those to one side and use the ones with the pumpkins on. That has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, brown tape. And again, I use brown floral tape because I don't like it to be peeling off once it's in the wreath. I've seen many times, as I've stated, I've seen some wreaths where people just glue it and don't even put any tape over it to secure the paper from peeling off. I mean, everybody's choice. I don't like that though, but so we're going to stick that like so. And we've got another one a bit smaller. That one. Then just, you know, just twiddle them around, bring some forward, have some going slightly backwards, bring your pumpkins slightly forward in a position so they're facing. And then just get your tape. So and then just place it wherever you wish, really. I want to, let me turn it for this one, place it like I have done with the other mirror image, as we say. Yeah. Nose. Like so. So then that's that one. I may as well, I knew I was connected to something. I may as well just tape them all up and get them out of the way. Okay. Let's get that loose paper off as well. Another one. One more. If you feel, you know, that you haven't got anything to make something like this, don't worry yourselves, guys. You know, you don't have to have all fancy things. There's some things, elements in here that I've had years. I haven't just gone and got them. That, you know, I have had years, and some are oddments. So it's not something that, I mean, like I said earlier, when I was getting them out, some I've just got opened up my autumnal, my fall bucket, and some of this is what was in it. I think the only thing that may be new is this birch here and this eucalyptus. The rest I've had quite a while. Again, just manipulate, bring that up because I want to see that. It'd look lovely this against somebody who's got a door that's a dark in colour. I mean, I've got a dark anthracite grey one. Things like that, or black, or in fact it might look nice against a white one as well. The white may bring it alive. Right, so I've got two. I could bring one up here and then one, or do I bring one down there? I don't want those. Or in fact I may just, I'll bring one to the top. Oh, I don't know, do I bring one to the bottom? Yeah, I can't not if I'm doing it opposite, mirror image. So we're done with those. So we'll do the same with this one. It's just messing around really, having fun with it, you know, making it look good, sticking them out in all directions, bringing it to life, you know, that sort of thing. So we're going to place that one at the top, again behind the bow. And just bring some of the pumpkin forward. And then do the same with the one at the bottom, in the centre at the bottom. And then that will be enough of those. Oh, that might look quite nice actually, guys, hanging from underneath the bow instead. Because the ones at the bottom are very close to each other. So let's have a look. And then bring it through with that. Some of the pumpkins through. Have to let it fall how it falls. So have it like that, quite. Oh, drink. Right, I don't think I'm going to place these, and I think they may spoil it. They're too funky for the arrangement. They would look pretty as well. So I think we're gonna have some of those here. Place those down there. Now let's have a look at these. Yeah, they're okay. Got another one. So we'll use those. Sorry guys if I'm like this, it's just that when I get nearer to the end I like to sort out what we're going to use and then I can see what we've got to play with. Right, I do want those. Oh, there's another one. Any more loose? Loosey gooses. No. So we'll just use those. I don't know. Then we've got these. Then let's have a look. Maybe add some of those in, so just get that out. And then some of our spiky grass without being rich in colour as well here. So we'll do that. So that's what I'm going to put in for now. So I've got a better idea of what we've got and what we're going to use. So we've got these. These are really pretty. I don't want the eucalyptus, or have I got it on the others? Yeah, but in brown. Oops. I'm going to bring these on the inside also. Some may be on the outer side. How many long ones? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the outer side and the rest on the inner. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm just going to slightly manipulate these. Like there. So I'm going to look for places that need them on the outside. So definitely there. So that's a definite. Definitely there. I think for some reason I want one up there. Or is it down here? In fact, I'm going to do there. And then the rest can go. Sorry I've not got it facing you guys. It's just I just want to see. Yeah, they really could do with going. And then the rest will come in on the inside, and I will dot those around as well. So we'll use those actually as filler. I want to place in these so we've got room for these. And what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to put one either side of our bow here, and that's because I've got 5, and then I'm going to put one down here. So I've got like a triangular shape. You know, and I could, if I wish, bring them out here on the outside as well. So there's a couple on the outer side. I do want to bring it in there. And also, like I say, at the top either side of our bow, our loops. I just and then do the other side also. I'll just turn it around, guys. Just by adding something, you know, like this as well, also sets it off and gives that lovely different contrast. I could actually place them there, and I just have the 5 in. Yeah, why not? Instead, because we've got to start filling up the centre. Just push it in. One that needs a little bit more helping hand. There we go. Yeah. Just done that. Yeah. Fabulous. So that's with those in as well. And then I could also bring these alongside. But I do want with our coleus, as you can see, I mean, these are push-ups. They will sit lovely, really pretty, because they're bigger leaves and they will cover majority of your frame, your grapevine, and then you haven't got to put as much in. But before we do that, I do want to place the rest of these small ones in. Now again, what I'm going to do is just like use these like a little bit longer filler foliage, but just coming around the inner side and just, if I can turn it, just adding a little bit of texture on the inside, like so. I'm not going too, going too extravagant with it. I'm just dotting them around. I'm bringing them in shorter as well. I'm not having them as long for the stem. And then that's all those then in. We'll put one behind here. So that's those. What I want to do with, have a look at these. These are really pretty. I'm going to keep these, I think, on a short stem. I could put a pick on it. I may extend the stem slightly and bring these in as well. Look at those. Aren't they like little flowers? I feel like I'm moving. I feel like I'm moving. And have those like that, look. Aren't they pretty? Or I may have some of them coming out. So I'm going to take them off the pit off and then put picks on. And then just dot a few of these around. Oh, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 9 on here. I'm going to keep the foliage. We'll save the foliage. 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to place picks on, because I may bring some out on the outer side, the odd one on the outer side. Maybe have 6 in the centre and just 3 on the outer side, or even the opposite way around. And do it like that. Jordan, I keep hearing my door going. Sorry if this is a long video, guys. I just wanted to show you something different, but doing it right from scratch. Last one. Get all the glue off my skin. Right, so now we've done those. I don't want those. Just being a little bit lighter in colour also adds to it. So let's 3. Let's just stick with 3 to start with. Again, I'm going to bring one like so. And then do it the opposite side as well. I've got caught. Yeah, I'm going to put more in at the I'll sort the bow out, guys, when we've finished. And I can manoeuvre it better then. So they're all in. Let's just see if I place the odd one. Yeah, let's place the odd one on the outside. I've got 4. So we'll do that. So where were they there? So one. Let's get it in between that leaf. So keep catching my ring on things. So I've just scattered some around on the outer side. You may see them, you may not. That's okay. It doesn't look odd. It all gives it that lovely autumn feel, like so. I'm going to save that. So now I've got one missing on here. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. Oops. These aren't push up, so I want to sit those in, and I'm going to do where there's 1 and just stick it inwards like so. I'm bending it, I'm placing it in like here, and I'm sliding it down following the grain of the grapevine. Then I'm just bending it so it's sticking out and it's joining up with these and giving it that movement as well. Let's just see where that one. so it's giving it. And then doing it just again, going round, just manipulating it as well. If it's not going and, you know, sitting correctly, just give it a quick twist and a bend to sit in that position. And again, this is helping to fill it up. Oh, I want one there. Looking behind here. And then one more, and then we'll move on to our spiky foliage. And even if as well you think, well, I have got a lot of orange in there, I just want something to give it that, you know, something different, a different tone of or shade of something else. Like, you know, I've got the coleus where it's got green on. You could get something. I've also got these in burgundy, deep red. You know, you could add those to it. You know, the and make that. In fact, they look quite nice. And just give it that bit of extra colour, because in the spiky grass it's got the deep red. Or add some browns or a bit of yellow. If you think, you know, a bit of yellow would look nice. Because some trees don't go, you know, orange or anything. They do go yellow. I think these may need to be cut a bit smaller. Take that one out, cut that one. I'm just popping these few, like adding these in again as a bit of filler. Just dotting a few around on the inner side, just before I add in the coleus. And also may add in the Dusty Miller. We'll see what it looks like, guys. It's just all about filling it up. I mean, even if you can still see some of the wood effect behind it, that's actually quite a nice nice to see, because it's giving you a bit of the brown in, like what's in the orange texture, the autumnal feel. So that looks actually quite nice. So I've not put many in. I don't want really too many of those. So we've got those in like so. Let me just get the glue. I've got it all over me. So let's have a look with the Dusty Miller. No, I think they're just wrong shaped leaf. They spread too far, too wide, and they cover a lot up. Right, let's try with our coleus. And these are going to sit and they're just going to sit now inside, and they're going to act as our filler, but just in bigger leaf, just to cover areas. So I'm just placing them in, and then I'm going to show you. I mean, they're not imperfect, guys. I need, I think, one more. Right, where did I say that? So it's basically going to be something like that. And then again, as I say, with these, you could just add the odd one in just to give a bit of deep red added in. So we may just place the odd one of those in. Forgot about those. So let me just come and stand and have a quick look. Yeah, very foliage, autumnal, woody. I don't know, what do you call it, guys? So I'm going to start and place these in. And again, just have fun with it. That's all you need to do, guys, is have fun. It's great when you can just do something creative and have fun and make it beautiful. So again, I'm just popping these in. Doesn't matter if you place those like that and bring things up, and you can blend things as well. You haven't got to, you know, just once they're in and just leave them there. You can, you know, move them around, incorporate them within each other, give them that natural feel. So they look like the wood if you went on your garden or in the woods. I'm just doing this quite quickly, just because they're all the same leaf and it can get a bit boring. Well, I don't find it boring, but anything but. Bring that back in. So sometimes you do see people when they do creative things, sometimes they just do a creative element with flowers. So why can't we, you know, why can't you do one with just foliage? You know, I've seen some with just green foliage. I can't remember when I saw that, but it looks pretty. It really does look pretty. It gives off a wonderful effect. It really does. Just bring things back in. Mix and match. So let's have a look. I don't want those there. I could place the odd one, I guess. We'll place the odd red one around the side. These are on single stems like that. They come like that. Oh. Let's have a look. These would be good for things like, because they're very fine stem, they really are fine. They'd be good for buttonholes or corsages, things like that, because there's no weight to them at all. So just place a bit of red within it. Like that. And then just do it again on the opposite side. So I'm going to turn towards you. Green. Like that. I may need to press that one in a bit more. Just give that little bit of extra interest, and if it doesn't add any interest, then don't put it in. That's one of my beliefs. If you know, if it doesn't make it look any better or give it the wow factor, leave it out, guys. Let's see if I just need one at the bottom. Not really, no. So let's have a look. Let's straighten the bow. Right guys, there we have it. So that is our project for today. the autumnal foliage wreath. Oh, I've got, so I hope you enjoyed that. Something different, because sometimes you know, if you've just got floral, you haven't got any floral left, you're still waiting for a delivery or something, and you just got all foliage, whether it be a big amount or small amount, it doesn't matter. And you think, what can I do today? I've got no floral, the delivery man hasn't arrived, you know, he's not brought everything. Gosh, I'm sweating. And what can I do? You've got everything else, your ribbon and everything, it's just your flowers. Make something like this, even if it's in green. And sorry guys, I am literally sweating. And make something in green, or if you've just got oranges, or you've got 2 different coloured, you know, foliage, or 3. Incorporate them all. If they all blend and, you know, and balance together, then do a wreath with all different coloured foliage. You know, like blacks, purples. I've got blacks, purples, pinks. I've got reds, oranges, greens, obviously, whites, ivory, gold, pink, blue. So if you can, you know, you've got anything like that, make a rainbow wreath out of foliage, you know, if or just use, like I say, a few of the colours, you know, say like if you wanted to use pinks, purples and whites foliage, that would look pretty. Or like we have today, the oranges and the sort of reds in it, incorporated in it. And make something beautiful, guys, because I'm sure you're all fabulous at what you can do, and I'm sure you could manage it, and you'd be very good at it. And and thank you for the lady that sent me the picture of her violin. Can I just say, it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I couldn't believe it. And the colours that you chose were fabulous. They all balanced and blended perfect, and just that little hint of that yellow popped it, made it pop and come alive. That was fabulous. And again, when you asked for my advice, and I said just add a little bit more here and where, you know, where I told you to, and you did, and then you sent me another photo of it completed. Perfect, my darling. You know, keep going. You've got a wonderful eye for it. Keep going at it. It was lovely, and I hope you sell it, because I don't see how that you couldn't. Or keep it for yourself as a because sometimes when I first started and things like that, something I was really proud of, I kept it as a sentimental thing, and I haven't got rid of it to this present day. I won't do that, because it was you know, a happy memory of my very first one that I was really proud of. So yeah, unless you want to do that, that's your choice, but it was lovely, really, really lovely. And David in Ohio, thank you, my darling. I can't wait to see if you send me a picture of your corner arrangement that you're going to do with some irises and ranunculus. Oh my goodness, David, ranunculus. You just know how to touch my heart. You know they're my favourites. So I can't wait to see that as well. If you if you kindly send me a picture, I'd be really, really honoured to see it. So keep your pictures coming, guys. Keep your wonderful messages coming. Have a go at this, something like this, where it's just foliage. And, you know, whether it be for fall or just Christmas or summer, whichever season, or just in general, it doesn't matter. And enjoy it and have fun with it, and just try and get all different tones that are similar colour but just different shades to them, and it would look lovely. So please subscribe, share and like, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you like something like this, just foliage instead of foliage and flowers. And I hope you have a good time if you give it a go. And if you do, send us a few pictures. So have a wonderful day. Take care. All the best. God bless. And keep creating, because you're only going up. Up and up and up that ladder, guys. Have a great day. Bye for now. I love you all. Bye. Oh my goodness, that was rubbish. That's another 2-hour video, guys. I'm so sorry, but I just like to show you properly. There's my bow in the centre with the white pumpkins. I could have put some pumpkins on because I have got them out, but I didn't want to. I just wanted it to be focused on the foliage, nothing else. And there is the birch. There's my little pumpkins. So I have got some, but they're very tiny. And there's the foliage as well for those pumpkins. And there's the deep red ficus, single stem ficus. And then our filler foliage in orange. I don't know if it's a maple now. It might be a maple leaf. I don't know what that is, guys. It's just a twiggy stem to me, that one. I'm really not sure. And then our Himalayan maidenhair fern at the back in orange. And our spiky foliage, I don't know what they're called either. I can't remember. There's that many. Our coleus. Oh, and those as well. Believe it or not, guys, they are eucalyptus. That's what it said when I spotted them last year. They are eucalyptus. And I was a bit funny saying no, they're not. To me, that's eucalyptus, but you can get long-leaved eucalyptus. And there's some more birch there as well. And these little pretty things with a look like a little yellow flower. They are flocked as well. A bit dusty, but they are very pretty. So I hope that you enjoyed that, guys. And again, please subscribe, share and like to the world, to the universe, to whoever, guys. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and take care. Bye for now. Bye.